Alright guys, before you watch the rest of this Mitz Alloy episode, which is a good one, might I add, it's one of my favourites. Didn't watch the last tuning episode. I've convinced Tom to do another giveaway. Just our way to kind of say thank you for all the support you've shown us both on Instagram and this YouTube channel. Like, it just means the world to us. So the prize that we had up for grabs was a $750 voucher to use with Sydney 4x4. So Tom's obviously the owner of Sydney 4x4. He runs the place. I help him. Our way to say thank you. So that is the prize that's up for grabs, and we're going to be doing. Don't sell yourself short. It's our business. It's our business. Anyway, anyway, I'm going to be doing the giveaway right now. So I've got my Instagram winner app picker thingy-majig. So we're going to go through that and see who the lucky winner is. Our lucky winner is, drum roll please. Can't you edit something in? Lucky winner is Evan Bush. So congratulations mate. Instagram name is Evan_Bush03. Hope you're watching this episode mate, because you're one lucky man. You're going to be able to. He's got a Land Cruiser. We can work with that. 79 series Land Cruiser. Ooh. We can definitely do some work for you on that mate. But hit us up on social media. I'll probably end up sending you a message anyway. But congratulations mate, super happy for you, and can't wait to see what you end up doing with the rig with us. Yeah, we'll see you soon man. See you soon. Alright, enjoy the rest of the episode. Cheers guys. Special episode, and we're both so excited because we are on our way up to Mitz Alloy to get a full booty upgrade done on Black Betty. She's getting the full train canopy setup put on. Boys have been sending me updates and it looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to see it. You've been getting updates? I cannot wait to see it in person. You didn't show me. I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet the team. I can't wait to work with them over the next couple of days with installing the canopy and the tray. It's just going to be absolutely insane. I've never had like a trail canopy like this ever on a rig before. I've had one, but it's nothing like this thing's going to be. Yeah, I'm just absolutely buzzed. I'm so grateful to Mitz Alloy for reaching out and doing this like affiliation with me. It's just going to be insane. But I'm excited to see it on this thing. I'm excited too. Like, really, like most of you probably know the story, but when Tim called me and reached out and said, you know, we want to work with you and do this build, I was like, that's when we decided we needed a new car. It was the nudge that we needed. It was definitely the nudge that we needed to upgrade and get a new car and start this new chapter. So a couple of people are probably going to have inquiries about the fact that COVID is still around at the moment. So I just want to reassure all of you that we are not breaking any rules. We're doing absolutely everything by the book. We've got our work permits. We've got a work letter from Mitz Alloy saying that we're allowed to travel up here for work. Got our vaccinations. Had a COVID test the other day, which obviously came back negative. Please don't come at us. We are doing everything to the absolute T. And we're literally, if we were doing the wrong thing, we would not be able to get a permit to go and do it. Exactly. So, so before we have a whinge and a rant. Yeah, hopefully no Karens come at us, but I just wanted to say to you guys, we are doing absolutely everything in our power to do everything by the book. So please bear with me, and you guys know how important this is to me to like to make these episodes for you guys and to show you guys the process on this build series that we're doing on this Isuzu D-Max. I'm so passionate about it, and I was gonna warn you, and then I was like, nah, it's going. I was trying to have like a heartfelt moment, and you're just like, dying. I am, you know, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you can see how passionate I am about it. I'm just like, this is just the only thing keeping me sane in lockdown at the moment. Really excited for you guys to see the end product, because I think it's just going to be absolutely amazing. To see it. I don't think there is one build like this is going to be built. Yeah. Like, I don't even think I've seen anyone with the build process that's going to be anywhere near what we're doing to this car. The wheels and tyres that we've ordered, no one in Australia has fitted them to one of these cars. Yeah, we had
supposedly not possible.
Yeah, supposedly it's not possible, but we will find a way.
Yeah.
We had to wait like over a month for these tyres. That was another thing. A couple of people have been asking me, why haven't you done the suspension? Why are you still running stock tyres? It looks shit. Yeah, all that crap. I'm aware.
Yes, the wheels do look fucking shit.
They do look crap, but we do have our reasons, because we knew that the Mitz alloy train canopy were going to be going on fairly quickly. We had to be very conscious about the weight that was going on this car. We didn't want to do the suspension until that weight was all on the car, so we could set it up correctly.
Yeah. Also, like, the suspension in these new D-Maxes is basically completely different to the previous models, and they are very finicky to set up.
We're going to do it right the first time. We're going to get all the weight on there, and then we're going to put the suspension in so it is all set up correctly.
Yeah.
And we don't have to fiddle with it too much.
As well as that, if we were like, we're probably going to have to put like 500 kilo constant load springs in the back of this.
It's going to be
potentially more.
Yeah. So that's the reasoning behind that. So the suspension, wheels, tyres, bull bar, everything is coming. You guys will be seeing that next, but yeah, just be patient. But it is
Bear
coming,
with us.
so bear with us. We're on our way up. I'll bring you guys along for it to meet the team and meet Tim and stuff like that. I'm really keen, so let's see what happens.
Just want to see it. I want to see it with one of their new trays on it.
Oh, I know, their trays. Like, I don't think a lot of people realise that Mitz alloy, as well as doing their amazing canopy setups, they actually do have really, really nice trays as well that you can get put on your rig.
Because we're going to drop this canopy off to have all the auto electrical wired in.
Yep.
We're probably going to be running around for a week or two
With just the tray.
with just the tray.
Yeah.
So
that is the plan. We are going to leave the canopy up here to get fully kitted out with the electrical side of things with one of our mates. So yeah, like Tom said, we will be just running around with the tray on the back for a couple of weeks while that gets done. So
that'll be neat to see.
It'll be good to see what that tray's like and how it rides and stuff like that.
Pretty sure we have to take this exit here, eh?
Okay, you sort that out. Anyway, I'm going to jump off. I'll see you guys very soon, but let's go. You. There you go. This place is just insane. It's literally rigs on rigs, like literally like a kid in a candy store.
He really wants himself.
So I'm tripping over the place. Alright guys, welcome back to this segment. We are here at the Mitz Alloy workshop and I've got Tim here, the owner of Mitz Alloy. Yeah, so stoked. I'm absolutely over the moon to be here. Like I said before, I'm still bloody teaching myself.
Yeah.
As you can see, Big Girl is up on the hoist. The boys have already started pulling the tub off, so we can get that going today. So exciting.
It is. Yeah, so yeah, the boys are going to pull all the gear off and get your new train canopy set up, sorted out. Great for you, mate. You're going to love it.
Oh, I'm so excited. And the things that we're going to be able to do with this canopy on our trips and stuff is just going to be incredible. Tim recently went away with 4-wheel drive 24/7. How was that?
Yeah, good. It's always a blast going away with the boys. Yeah. Have a hell time.
100%. I actually watched a couple of the episodes on the Cape York trip and a couple of hairy moments there.
Yeah, I nearly binned it with Tone in the car and I was leaning in like this. I was like, you got to lean over, man, otherwise you're going to fall out.
Yeah, he was absolutely crapping himself. He was like, that was intense. I was
shitting myself. Tone was having the time of his life. Like, honest to God, he just was there for the ride. So he loved it.
That would have been awesome. Had a couple of dings on the 79 too, didn't we?
Yeah, I think you can't go away on those trips without doing damage.
100%.
Like you're pushing to the limit.
Yeah.
So it works out really.
100%. You got to put the car through the ringer a little bit when you go up to Cape York, especially. Tell us a bit about the setup that's going to be going on the back.
Yeah, cool. So you got the new D-Max, which is awesome. It's black, so you love washing cars, obviously.
Everyone's told me I'm insane for going black, but
that's right. It looked good. So we've done our Evo 2 setup on it. So it is a 1700 tray, 1500 canopy, and you've opted for a dog box on the passenger side, driver's side.
Yep. Take part of the stuff away on our hunting trips and stuff.
Yeah. So and that wet storage is unreal. And then you've got the weekend draw on the other side. So a drawer and you put a Bushman's upright.
I have. Yeah.
Cool.
We've done Bushman's for the bridge setup.
Yeah. So the guys are pulling the rear bar off at the moment, and we're gonna relocate all those sensors. We've worked really hard to make sure they all go back in the factory position so that you won't lose your warranty, anything like that. and they're working perfectly. So,
That's awesome. We've also got we're going to have the spare tyre holder on the back, aren't we?
Spare tyre, ladder,
Jerry can.
we call it the trio of dips.
Oh, so good. And a roof rack on top, isn't it?
Yeah, roof rack, and under tray boxes, big trundle, and a 30-litre headboard water tank. So, basically what we would send out every day. We do 3 or 4 of those a day, and that's what people are loving at the moment. But it's still got all the same mid-strut design. Everything's modular internal. So if you did want to go away from the Bushmans and go to a drop slide, it all fits in there perfectly fine. Yeah,
still have that option.
10 minutes and bolt in and out.
That's really cool.
Yeah. While the boys are doing this, they're pulling it off. We'll set the time lapse up so you can see what happens there, and then we'll go for a wander around the shop and show you how we put these things together.
Sounds good. I'm excited. Such a big placing. We'll bring you guys along for the ride. As you can see, I'm absolutely buzzed. So it should be a really big day ahead of us, but I'm keen, so let's get into it. Just checking out my girthy shaft. Which is all off. That didn't take long at all. Who says you don't do any work?
Hey, yeah.
So, update.
Update.
So we've got the tub off the back.
Yep, the boys pull that down.
Yep, they pulled all that off. Just put the canopy on the back of the tray.
Yeah, so they're test fitting that now. They'll make sure everything lines up, everything's schmick, and then the tray's fully assembled. The canopy is nearly fully assembled. They do the last bit of the fit out internally towards the end of it.
Copy, yep.
And then the guys are just doing all of the pre-wiring for all your sensors and stuff now.
Nice,
and then we'll set the mounts, drop it on. Good to go.
Nice.
So a few more hours and we'll be all over.
Tim gave me a bit of a tour through the whole facility before, and everyone's kind of got their job. Everyone works so well together. It's incredible to see how these tray and canopies come together, really.
The key's communication, and everyone wants to be here. If you don't want to be here, 100% fine. Be here in Barbies and hang out and go out trips when we can and all the things. It's really good.
It is good, yeah. No, everyone seems to really enjoy their job here. So got to be doing something right.
Yeah, and you know what the one thing is? I think they all take massive pride in their work. Because they get to see, like, customers spend a lot of money to have this on there.
Kind of
and
thing,
then we get to see it drive around and you're like, that's awesome. No better feeling than seeing something that you've created out on the road.
Yeah, and people using it and loving it, and it's just so cool. So the boys started putting the mounts together as well as sorting out all the electrical. So incredible, insane. Still can't believe it. See if I can get these boys to give me a Hoya. Do you boys know what a Hoya is?
Hoya?
Like, can I get a Hoya? Do you reckon you can do it for me? Is he German? Boys can do a Hoya.
Now the canopy's gone on, you know, I think I'm gonna take ownership.
I think you're bloody dreaming.
Yeah.
Dreaming.
Tomo 95. Much better.
Please.
Mate, you can't keep it all to yourself.
It's jealousy's a curse. Alright, good morning guys. It's about 7 in the morning. Yesterday was a big day. My GoPro.
It's the bloody day. It's the day. Just get on with it. It's the fucking day.
It is the day. But yesterday my GoPro died, so we left the boys to it. They had pretty much done everything. They were just doing the final touches on the inside and putting our fridge in and just all that kind of stuff. So we let them be, and we're now heading back this morning, as Tom said,
Let's get it, dude.
for the day, for the big reveal day, and I am so excited. So let's get it.
Stop it. Morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
Ready for another day?
Ready for another day? It's the big day. Copy. So she's all done and she's looking absolutely fat. Oh, I cannot wait. So I'm just waiting for Tim to come out. He's going to run us through the whole setup, go over everything, how to adjust it, how everything works, and then do the handover. I just can't believe this is my car. Like, how did this happen? This happened because all of you guys have loved and supported me and watched my videos and just absolutely been propping what we're doing, and now we're just building this car so we can continue to do what we love. And it's just crazy. We are just getting started, guys. This is like the tip of the iceberg.
Are you pumped?
I am so pumped. Like I said to you earlier, I just still can't believe that this is my car. Like, I've never had something this nice on the back of one of my rigs before.
Yeah, snorkel, bar work, everything. It's
Yeah.
going to come in just nice, and then the train can just tops it all off.
100%. As you can see, we've still got obviously the stock suspension and tyres on there at the moment, so that will be getting done when we get back home.
Yeah.
And then that will just like lift everything up a little bit more and make us sit a little bit nicer. But
Yeah,
still,
they all often leave like this from us. You're better off doing suspension tyres straight after.
100%.
That
Yeah.
way you can get it all leveled up nicely.
Exactly, and fit it properly. So obviously we've got Tim here. He's going to do a bit of a walkthrough with us, show us how everything works, tell us what he's done, and
What the boys have done. So we have our Evo 2. This is the Evo 2 for a D-Max or BT50. So
Yep.
very, very similar model. You've opted with the dog box on the driver's side.
we have, and that has turned out so good.
Yeah.
So the divider moves too, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fully adjustable, and then the floor drains and everything as well.
Yeah.
So, mate, you could have a pooch on this side,
Yeah.
and then the off side you can have other wet gear or things you're not too worried about.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, we've got the ventilation there for the puppies. This actually comes with a plate as well that you can just easily bolt back on if you did want to make it a fully enclosed waterproof area. Like, say if we weren't taking the dogs away and we're putting other stuff in there.
Yeah.
So that's really, really cool. I'm happy we did that.
Lift off Canopy, you're on the 1700 Evo 2 package, so we went through a bit more detail on that the other day on how it went together.
We did, yeah.
Under tray boxes, double fold design, bigger plush seals, so everything works there. Mainly, you want to just keep an eye on the back of the locks to make sure that they are tight.
Yep.
And you'll hear a little, and that's the air escaping.
Oh, nice.
One thing with these, you'll find is just keep those free of sand and dirt.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes they can play, but it's not too big of an issue.
Right.
So you got the trio of dips, as we call it. You have the spare wheel mount, ladder and Jerry on the offside. Spare wheel mount, the spare wheel's not on, but you get a backing plate and the big wing nut, and that just slides on. Little padlock hole. Ladder, main thing with this.
Hold straight down.
Straight down. Pretty straightforward. You walk up and down it. Round rungs for nice soft feet.
Beautiful.
You don't have to wear shoes on it. You're not going to have sharp edges, bits and pieces.
Nice. Very good.
Roof rack.
Yes.
Yes.
When rooftop tent is eventually going to go.
Yes.
When we get onto that.
Yeah, Jerry. We designed these around the plastic 20-litre Jerry, so you
Nice.
can fit them with water or fuel, however you
Fuel,
want to
whatever
go
you
there.
wanna go.
Tap holes.
It's actually such a cool design on these. I really like them. They're so different to anything I've seen before.
Yeah.
Really, really snazzy.
Nice and neat.
Very neat.
They actually, so as you roll that in, it's nice and easy. You can just slip your Jerry in.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
Jerry's
very
not going to
accessible.
rub against anything. This actually holds the jerry against the back of it
yep,
as well.
Off the front side
Yep.
and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah.
No, nice.
Back end, you got that 1500 trundle,
Beautiful.
and then we just got a removable tabletop that we fit.
We'll be able to fit the spear gear in there. That's a lot of room.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is a lot
I
of
fill
room.
this with a lot of spares and bits and pieces. Good
Yeah.
for 200 kilos. Like, that's a lot of weight, especially when you're driving along. But
Yeah, true.
we keep this removable so that if you do have things that don't like
Quite fit.
yeah, you can still get them in.
You've still got a bit of
And then-
wiggle room.
Sometimes you want to put longer things in, like the
Yeah.
spear guns. If that's hinged
Yeah.
back here, you're just not going to be able to slide them in.
If that's not designed to cook crayfish on, I don't know what it's there for.
Mate, I've seen gas there. Barbecue here is like the ticket. It's the go. Waterproof and the same deal, same locks. Everything's keyed the same on the underside.
Just tucks in there so good too, doesn't it?
Yeah. We spent a lot of time and effort, R&D money into doing the Isuzu IDAS and BT50, the sensor relocation.
Yes, you were telling me
And,
about that
and
yesterday.
working with that so it doesn't interrupt it.
Yeah.
We have a full test schedule, so the guys have fitted everything that we do here, and then
Yep.
they've gone out and done the full road test, signed it all off and everything. So
That's
you get
awesome.
a copy of everything that goes out with that,
Yeah.
and that just gives you peace of mind that
Yeah.
your lane assist and everything still works the same as it did from factory,
Mm-hmm.
and all the rest of it.
Beautiful.
That I think that is the key thing, especially with these vehicles.
Yeah.
And as of like basically the end of next year, every new vehicle that comes out is going to have a system similar to this.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you
right.
can't provide for that,
Mm.
then it's going to be very difficult.
It
So
will make it difficult
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you. But
yeah.
like so all the sensors and everything are all built in on the back.
you're all built in the back, all the right geometries and all in the right spots and angles. Yeah.
It doesn't void warranty or anything like that. It covers everything.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Very
Covering
good.
all the bases.
Yeah.
Now we've got our passenger side set
Yeah.
up. So
Go for it.
can't
This
stop
is your
smiling.
this is your living side.
Literally, this is going to be the living side. So we went with a weekender setup, didn't
Yeah,
we?
yeah. So this is our standard single drawer table.
Mhm.
Cool. And then because you've got that, it fills up this whole back side of the canopy.
Mm.
Super easy. Now, can I
That's
show
so
you
good.
how that works even easier?
Yeah,
rather
go
than-
for gold.
The whole idea is you
Yep.
usually have a beer.
Yep, coffee.
Okay.
Getting the beer.
There's a beer there. It's pretty simple, like that.
Ah,
Then you can get whatever you
One-handed.
need out to get your stubby cooler to get it in.
one-handed.
It's all about the stubby cooler.
Or slip your stubby coolers there, that's where I keep all mine.
That's awesome. You
Yep.
guys have literally thought of everything.
That's a ginormous straw. That's
That's
big
a
straw.
lot of room. And it's quite deep too, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Like-
the idea is you can stand a sauce bottle up, fountain sauce bottle.
That's perfect.
It gives you a
hey?
lot more room. That's what like myself and Graham lived out of for those last couple of months when we were doing all those trips.
Yeah.
And yeah, we didn't. You found you were keeping all your food in your actual drawer
Yeah.
rather than having a separate box
Like
to
food
keep
box
it
or
in.
something,
Yeah.
yeah.
And even if you do plastic, there's a lot of plastic tubs you can get from Bunnings. It just slides straight into the top of that, and then away you go.
That's so good. Proud.
Yeah, little
Cooking
table,
utensils.
and then that's for a garbage bag or just to hang your
Oh, that's
hang bits and
perfect.
pieces on. So
I
that's
didn't
just
even see that before.
yeah. So there's your that. You're doing shopping, doing whatever else. The other one too is we've set everything back slightly so that you can just sit things on the edge. You don't
Yeah.
have to get that table out every time you want to use it. Having this bit of space, I reckon, is unreal.
Mm-hmm.
On my trips, I've been filling that whole section, honestly, with the 10-litre goon sack style water jugs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the soft ones in the cardboard because they stack really neat. And
Alongside
10 litres. So like Harry and I went away and we honestly had it in the cruiser. We had it stacked to the roof and all the way through just with fresh water.
That's perfect.
And then we kept our grey water tanks, or like our grey tanks on the front for just washing up and all the other bits and pieces. So you
Yeah.
can.
I'm so surprised at how much space we still have in here. Like I thought having the drawer and the 85-litre fridge, it was going to take up a lot more room. But we've still got heaps of room at the back. Like you said, we've still got a heap of room here.
Yeah.
We can adjust these and slide them if we need to for the electrical and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
it's still so big.
Yeah. So especially with the dog pod style,
On
you're
that
going to have
side.
room, especially with this style fridge, but
Mm.
that hole there is to suit an ES220. So basically the biggest drop slide.
Yeah. So you can get these setups if you wanted a drop slide fridge as well.
Absolutely. All
Yeah.
you have to do now is literally unbolt the 4 bolts of this fridge, unplug it of course, pull that out, and then drop your drop slide in and bolt it down.
Yeah.
So there's no mount required, there's no anything. it's really easy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's the key with all of this. And it's making it functional for all the other bits and pieces.
Exactly.
You might not want that drawer in there for some reason. You want to just cart a heap of things. You can take all that out.
Yeah.
It's 8 bolts to pull all of that out.
Only 8. We are probably going to be living out of this thing at one point or another, like whether we go on a year's lap around Oz or a couple of months or whatever we decide to do. So having everything easy, accessible, having space, like how everything is set up, I think is just going to be absolutely perfect for it. Like we won't need much other than that. There is a water tank at the front too. Yes.
So there's a 30 litre headboard tank. Probably has nothing in it. Taps just below. So it's nice and easy.
You just fill
wash
that.
your hands.
Fill that up.
Fill that there. It's got a little breather. Little trick is sometimes the breathers, you don't want them to breathe so well they leak water.
Yeah,
so sometimes
true.
just loosen those a little bit. But other than that, it's an awesome little tank. BPA free, so you can drink out of it.
I honestly didn't think there was going to be so much room on this side of the canopy, having that dog box on the other side.
Yeah.
So like we had prepared a few different options for our electrical panel.
Yeah, well that panel's
just because we didn't know how much room.
We were gonna have.
Like honestly, I didn't think there was going to be so much room for the electrical side, and also an absolute ton of room behind the fridge for the batteries and that sort of stuff to go in there as well.
You can fit all your batteries up in there, so you can have this as tight as you want. Honestly, there's a million ways to lay it out. That's the beauty of the system. Is like if you want to, you guys are doing your own electrical, obviously, but if you want to put your inverter like here or above the fridge and bolt it off in there, then all you're doing is plugging it here. You know, like you've got the ability without having to drill into the canopy or weld on it to really like build it out.
So that's like the biggest advantage of having the modular system is to be able to move stuff around.
I don't want you to be locked into it. I don't care if you buy an empty canopy and build your own system. It's not. It's like a lot of builders, and honestly, it's a better way to go. Is build your internals and apply. It doesn't wreck your tools. It's softer. So you can build it to exactly the spec, the hole that fits your little drill or saw or whatever.
That's true. Yeah.
We see that a lot. Which is epic. We have designs that will suit carpenters, but you know you might have this special tool you need to fit just in there, and you don't want to weld it.
Exactly.
Yep. And you get a supply of fasteners that come as extras. So there's a whole heap of bolts, spring washers, like hooks, lanyards, and everything that are in the front seat there, so that you can like fit whatever else.
Yeah. Set it up how you want.
I basically just strap my ladder against the side of that for the rooftop tent.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like we'll just have so much playing space to do what we want. Mitz is also supplying the central locking for this car.
I'll grab your key, but everything's hidden up in the back here.
So we've had a big walk through the whole canopy, the setup, and it is just amazing. Like everything to the absolute T. The boys have done such an amazing job. Like, and seeing the whole process, like we've been here for a couple of days now, and just watching this thing come together from the powder coating to the last bits of the welding job has just been absolutely insane. And the finished product is just top notch. Like it's just been
That's nice.
Honestly, it's incredible. Everyone loves being here. Everyone loves what they're doing. We'll go talk to some of the boys soon and get you behind the scenes a little bit.
Go and have a chat to those guys. It's a credit to them. They see the product around and they want to make sure
everyone's happy, and
it's good.
Thank you so much.
No, and thank you. I'm excited to see you use it. We'll go for a camp.
100%. Definitely have to do a couple of trips in the future, but
I'll go and drown spearfishing again. It's been a long time.
We'll get you in the water. It'll be fine. I'm so excited where this is going to take us. Who knows where we're going to end up? But you know, you guys have all been great along for the ride. Watching these episodes has just been absolutely unreal. So thank you so much for all the support. And we'll see it. No, thank you. We'll see
just
what
getting
happens
started.
Oh, we are just getting started. It's going
Get
to be
some
good.
freedom and you're on.
Oh, we'll be off. So
very good.
Stay tuned for that. We're going to get some of the boys who worked on my car yesterday on camera. They're going to hate me for it, but job's right. They'll be right.
All right, so it's a full stitch up. We've bailed up the boys.
I'm throwing the GoPro in the boys' face one last time. So this is the team that pretty much the whole day yesterday worked on my car, putting the train canopy together, and it's turned out amazing. So thank you guys so much. And being so patient with me putting the GoPro in the face the whole day. We'll go through. Jake, how long have you been working here?
I think 8 months.
Yeah?
9 months maybe, yeah.
That's not too bad.
Not too long, but
You love it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I really
awesome.
enjoy it, so.
I was about to say, you guys all work together like a well-oiled machine. Like someone's doing the electrical, someone's doing the fitting, someone's fitting the toolboxes and stuff. It was just really cool to see. So,
no, we definitely gel pretty good now. And,
Give each other a bit of grief. That's all right.
Banter's always good though. You've got to have a banter. Then we've got
Rye, been here for just over 3 months.
Yep.
So yeah,
not bad.
Yeah.
He's actually got a couple of YouTube channels as well, don't you? What have we got? We got
Chuck 'em in.
We got Traversing Oz, which is me and my wife, and we got Froth Dogs Overland, which is me and my brother-in-law. A bit of a laugh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll drop in the tags now. You can go over and check his channel out. I'll put it in the description as well. And then we've also got
Sam.
Sam.
I've been in about 3 months or so.
3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so a little bit less than that.
Yeah. Love working here.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Such a good environment.
What do you reckon is your favourite car to fit for a train canopy?
Oh, probably. I'm going to say Hilux.
Hilux?
Land Cruiser.
Land Cruiser.
79 series,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah?
Just
Alright.
easy, bolt on.
Bolt on, straight up.
79s go together like Lego. So.
Yeah. And what do you think is the most sick or insane build that you've seen come through here so far? Any ideas?
Yeah, I think it was before these guys were here, but we had a 79 come through that had pretty much everything on the menu.
Oh, wow.
But it had portals and full off-grid setup.
Yeah.
Do you know where that one went to?
I'm pretty sure he's local.
Yeah.
So when I say local, like coast New South Wales. So
Yeah, probably. You guys have been doing a fair bit of like American trucks too, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like,
it's increasing.
Yeah, that's getting like quite a big market as well. Is this one here?
Yeah, we've got a Silverado.
Yeah, Silverado here at the moment.
Yeah, the thing with the US stuff, it's so much different. Like even same brand. So this being General Motors, obviously you've got your Colorados here, but they're so different. It's the same with the Toyotas, even like the US Toyotas are drastically different. So between the Rams, like there's 4 or 5 different
changes.
Rams, and they're like the rear harnesses are all different, the fuel's different, that sort of thing. So.
Yeah.
You've all been here for like a relatively short amount of time, which is something that's kind of got to be expected as it is like a super fast growing business. Like the things that we've seen over the last couple of days, and even the changes we've seen already since we've been here are nuts. Like,
Oh, for sure.
are you excited? Are you keen for what's to come in the future?
Yeah, it's awesome to be able to grow with a company that's grown so fast.
Yeah.
Them being so willing to have everybody be so valued. Yeah, for sure.
Tim's so passionate about it all. Like you can tell, he just does not stop. Wants everything to be perfect. Like he absolutely loves what he does. Like you guys obviously do too.
Yes,
so thank you guys so much for the last couple of days. Honestly, it's been incredible to see it all come together, and it will definitely be something that I remember. So thank you. You guys were an awesome team to work with, and I might be seeing you guys around when we come up here next.
Boys, thanks again.
No, you're all right.
Good on you.
Thanks, guys. Bit of an update. It has been a big couple of days up with the team at Mitz. We are currently on our way back home, and we've taken the canopy off the back, so that's actually going to be staying up here for a couple of weeks, just getting the whole electrical fit out done, and I'll do a walkthrough of that once I get it back, because I'm really excited to see how that turns out. So we're just driving with the tray on at the moment. It's driving really good.
Yeah.
Like even the tray itself at the moment is just so nice. Like they've done such a good job on it.
I really haven't seen too much about their trays, because obviously people ordinarily go there for a canopy, but the tray is so well finished. It looks absolutely Mickey Mouse. I did my best to nitpick it, as I usually do, but honestly I couldn't find anything on that tray that I would personally have done different.
Even down to the welding, like it's just so nice. Obviously next up is the suspension install, obviously new tyres and the bull bar, which is still coming, so that's a bit of a surprise. Stay tuned for that, but it's going to be absolutely mint. We obviously got to work pretty closely with a couple of the boys at Mitz when we were putting the whole train canopy set up on the back of the car, and you can just tell they absolutely love what they do, want everything to be absolutely Mickey Mouse, because they want to see the smile on the owner's face at the end of the day when they come and pick up that final product. Like that's what everyone wants to be there.
You can tell that they were like really invested in seeing how happy we were with the product. Pretty much, obviously everyone's probably not going to get the opportunity to be there while it's being assembled and installed and that sort of stuff, but literally the whole time the boys were like, hey, do you like the way that this is set up?
Yeah.
Do you like the way that this is set up?
Yeah. They
Like-
just want to make sure that you're 100% happy with that final product. Which
It's
is
refreshing to see, like, they have got like quite a big team, and they have come from literally nowhere. It was not something that was handed down. It wasn't something that was gifted to Tim. Like, it's blood, sweat, and tears in that business.
And like you said, we're absolutely stoked with the finished product. So obviously I've put it up on my social media and you guys have seen it in this episode. So if you are interested in getting a setup like this for your touring rig, or even, you know, just like that you're driving around and stuff like that, I'll pop in the link in the description, and pretty much you just go to that link, tick all the boxes that you want, whether it just be a tray or a canopy, dog box, fridge, whatever you want to put in it. Tick all the boxes, and then make sure you tick that this is LIV'N box down the bottom, and they'll send you a quote out like so quick, and you can suss out how much it's going to cost, waiting time, all that kind of stuff, and it is such an easy process. So
It's actually probably something that I really want to adapt into our business, like that. It's like so streamlined and so seamless the way that you can go in and do it. And obviously, you know, it does help us if you use that the link that this is LIV'N link, especially it helps us, but also helps Mitz see that the work is coming from us, also Liv, but you know, and it will encourage them and others to want to work with us in future. And it's really just going to help us with what we plan on doing in the future. We've got some big things ahead.
I was talking to Tim about it too, and he was like, they're an Aussie owned company, obviously. The products that they're pumping out are top notch quality products. And realistically, when you look at it, if you're going to be putting a setup on the back of your car, which you're going to be potentially travelling around Australia and living out of for the best part of a year, you want to make sure that everything is to the T. Like, you don't want leaks, you don't want to be worrying about going over corrugated roads, you want everything done properly. So yes, they're an Aussie owned company. Yeah, you know, they aren't the cheapest thing to get put on your car, but you don't want to skip out on something like that. You want the best of the best if you're going to be doing the kind of stuff that we're expecting to be doing as well.
But regardless of cost, the value for money is really there,
100%.
especially in comparison to some of it. Like we have fucking a lot of cars come through the workshop, and some of the shit that we see, some of the workmanship, even my canopy on my ute is not a patch on these other on the Mitz canopies. It's also backed by a lifetime warranty.
It is,
So-
they do have a lifetime warranty at Mitz. So
A note, if there is something in this canopy or the tray setup or something like that that you want to know about or you want to see up in close or in detail, whether it be the rear sensors or, you know, just the toolboxes or something like that, leave us a comment in here and
let us know.
we'll probably possibly make a separate video or answer your question there and then. So
Yeah, I'm going to do like a more in-depth walk around once all the electrical stuff's all set up and everything like that. So stay tuned for that, because we'll get into it a bit more, and we would have been using it a little bit more by then too, so we can give you guys a bit of a review on what we think of it.
we can probably do
Like that.
maybe a 6-month walk around.
And I wanted to say a huge thank you not only to the team from Mitz Alloy, and a huge thank you to Tom too for coming up with me and supporting me and, you know, just having my back 100%, but also a huge thank you to you guys. Like, if you would have told me that this was where I was going to be a year ago, I would not have believed you at all. But, you know, because you guys have been supporting me from the beginning and liking the stuff, commenting, coming along with us on our adventures, it just has made my dream just start to come true. And I tell you what, we're far from done. This is the tip of the iceberg. We're just getting hungrier and hungrier
The more we get
for this.
the more we get into it,
Yeah.
the more I just see massive, big things on the horizon. Like, the possibilities are endless. We also want to thank Jordo N80 and Reece Sargent from Down Under Touring.
Yep.
Basically, a lot of this came from a photo that we posted on a weekend that we were away.
Of Jordo's setup, pretty much.
Jordo's setup.
So they both got Mitz Alloy train canopy setups on the back of their utes, and we go away with them a fair bit and stuff like that. And they have been nothing but supportive and kind of planted that seed a little bit for us, didn't they?
Yeah, and I think Sarge went into bat and helped it happen as well. So big thanks to those boys.
Obviously, if you like the episode, give it a like. Like Tom said, if you've got anything you want to ask us about trade, canopy, Mitz, anything at all, drop it in the comments, and we'll make sure we get back to that, because we do love reading through your guys' comments. But, you know,
jump in the comments. We really appreciate your support. Even like on the Instagram and stuff like that, the amount of messages and just responses are
been insane. Yeah.
So we really do appreciate it, and it really does help us keep hooking in, and it makes us excited for what's gonna come. Like, we have literally not stopped talking about it for the last 3 days. Like, where exactly are we going? What exactly are we going to do? Just everything seems within reach.
100%. There's big things planned in the future. So until next time, guys. Here's
Catch up. Speak another language, apparently.
Didn't do that very gracefully, did I?
Ooh.
Let's try that again.
English, thank you.
Go. Come here. Look at camera showing me now.
That's it, I'm taking the Alpha Tech out of it.
No pressure.
I saw that.
Actually starts speaking German.
Oh, shit.
That's when you know it's wrong.
Is he German?